Cooking with Kathy.
Hi everybody, I've got a great recipe for you. This one is a winner, especially if you like Mexican food. I happen to love chicken enchiladas, and this recipe is super easy. We're going to show you how to make the easiest chicken enchiladas ever. And we're going to start with 1 jar of your favorite store-bought salsa. You can do green salsa or red salsa, hot, medium, mild, however you like your Mexican food. I'm actually going to use green salsa because I grew up in Arizona, and most of the enchiladas there have a green sauce. So we've got 1 jar of your favorite salsa, and then I've got some sour cream. I'm doing this right in my blender. You can also do it in your food processor, and some chicken broth. And then just to freshen this all up, I've got about a handful of cilantro. And that goes right into your blender, and that's the sauce. And we're just going to let her go. How easy was that? All right, now for the chicken part of this recipe. This is a great way to use up leftover chicken. So whenever I'm making chicken, I make a few extra pieces and, turn them into another recipe. I'm always thinking about how to make my life a little easier, and that's one of my tricks. So I've got about 3 to 4 boneless, skinless, shredded chicken breasts, but whatever chicken you have that's left over works great. About 3 to 4 cups. And I'm going to toss those chicken breasts with 1 can of diced green chilies, juice and all, just one of the little cans, and then some cumin. That's just going to moisten up that chicken and give it some flavor. Now I've got a few flour tortillas that I'm just going to soften up in the microwave, and we're going to put this casserole together. So you start with a little bit of the sauce, just a little bit so things won't stick, in the bottom of a casserole dish. And we're going to start wrapping and rolling these. So I just want to heat my tortillas just for a little bit, 30 seconds or so, just to soften them up, and that makes them really easy to roll up. Just a little easier to work with. And I'm using flour tortillas. You could also use corn tortillas. Get my sauce around, and this makes the best sauce. It's so good. That cilantro just freshens up that store-bought salsa. All right, now we're ready to wrap and roll. We take some of that chicken mixture, and just seam side down, roll it up right here, and I'll just keep going. I love dishes like this too because they're company worthy, and it's a great casserole. I'm the queen of casseroles, you know that, and basically it's a great way to make this ahead of time and then bake it off before your guests get there. Serve, start out the evening with some chips and salsa and your favorite Mexican appetizers. Maybe blend up some margaritas, and you've got dinner. So just a couple more of these. You get the idea. I think people are intimidated by making enchiladas, but really this recipe is so easy. All right, we'll do 1 more. Wrap that in there. And then we'll take the rest of that sauce and do it right on top. Got to have some cheese. What do you think? For sure. So I've got some shredded Mexican blend cheese that I'm going to sprinkle right on top of these enchiladas. And this goes into a preheated oven, and they don't take that long to cook either. Anywhere from 25 to 45 minutes, depending on how many of them you're going to do. Let me show you how they come together, and then I'm going to show you how to garnish them up, bring them to the table. You want them to be all warm and bubbly, that cheese all melted, and that delicious sauce, green or red, whatever you prefer. And then you can serve them with your favorite, Mexican fixings on top. I like to do a little more sour cream because I can't get enough of that. Maybe some black olives on the top. Love black olives. And some chopped scallions. And a little cilantro too. So there you go. The easiest ever chicken enchiladas, and I think your family will really, really love them. Recipes on our website. You can also pick it up at any festival of food.